back, everyone. A few moments ago, we were talking about wonderful places in the city to get outside and enjoy the outdoors. Well, another wonderful place to get out and enjoying Mother Nature is in Memphis is at Overton Park. And joining us now is Kaci Murley, the Executive Director of the Overton Park Conservancy. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So first, share a little bit about the history of Overton Park.
Well, next year we'll be celebrating as a city the 125th anniversary of Overton Park.
Wow.
The park was founded in 1901. It was designed by George Kessler. He designed many kind of urban parks across the country. So it's iconic in its design. The curves were intentional. The park is known for the Supreme Court case that folks fought to stop the interstate from coming through, and that was really around saving the Old Forest State Natural Area that we have.
Yeah. Well, I know my family and I enjoy getting out on the there, and it's it's a great place to get out and enjoy nature. Let's talk about nature journaling and its benefits. Do you mind sharing a little about that?
Sure. Well, that's just one of our suite of programs that we have. Our programming is really centered around three things. So creative self-expression, kind of the creative powers that nature has. It's around kind of creating a curiosity about the natural world and holistic well-being. So creative or nature journaling kind of started as just a passion of mine, wanting to step away from my computer and go out into the park and learn about the wildflowers. And you learn more when you're actually you know, not just reading or watching something. So we offer that in April and in October. It's just a kind of come as you are. I'm not a trained artist. We just sketch and observe observations. We have different prompts, but we usually go out into the Old Forest and watercolor. It's free and it's open to the public on Tuesdays at 4:30.
And freeing for your mind.
Yes.
Right? Now, there have been a number of projects to improve Overton Park over the years. What's happening at the park now?
Oh, there's a lot happening. Well, you know, so for one, the Conservancy, we manage the free and open spaces in the park. And I've got to find a better metaphor, but I always say that the park is like Swiss cheese and we're the cheese. So there's the holes with our different park partners, right? The Brooks Museum, the Shell, the Zoo, what's soon to be the Metal Museum. So the Metal Museum construction is going on. The Brooks Museum is working on moving downtown. But under the Conservancy's management, we have, this fall, we're going to be opening new trails. So there's a section of the Old Forest that the Zoo was managing, and now they've given that back to the public, to the Conservancy. So we'll open new trails. We've got a federal grant to build out some new sidewalks that will improve accessibility through the park and surrounding the park. And ultimately, hopefully next year, we will build a walking trail around the Greens Ward.
Nice.
So that'll create a whole new experience for getting your steps in.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, I also know that Overton Park Conservancy raises funds to take care of Overton Park. I'm sure some of the projects you just mentioned, you use that money for it. But are there any other projects you can tell us about that the money is used for? Sure.
Well, I think an important thing that not everyone is aware of about Overton Park is the park is managed by Overton Park Conservancy. We were founded in 2012, but we manage on behalf of the city. So it's still a city park. However, about 8% of our funding comes from the city. The rest is from individual donors and corporate sponsors, local foundations. And so all of that money goes towards mowing the grass and picking up the trash and you know, fixing the playgrounds. We've been for about 6 years in the process of working on the Overton Park Comprehensive Plan, the master planning process, and that's when you'll really see some not major change, but we hope to build a new playground on the East Parkway side of the park. There's a historic pavilion over there that we want to renovate. Those iconic kind of concrete picnic tables that everyone loves. We want to build some more of those, fix the walking trails. In the heart of the park, we want to build a better restroom. We're always struggling with restrooms. And kind of an indoor-outdoor classroom space to do environmental education programming.
And if people, we're about out of time, but people who want to help the Overton Park Conservancy, how can they do that?
Well, on April 26th, we're hosting this global challenge. It's called the City Nature Challenge, and it's cities across the globe competing to record the most observations of nature. It goes towards community science. So we're hosting a series of walks throughout the day, bird walks, fungi walks, plant walks. So please get involved during that weekend. And then we also have a volunteer ranger program where people can come and spend a couple hours a month just picking up trash and helping engage with visitors and adding extra capacity to our team.
Wonderful. And it truly is a gift for the city to have that in the middle of the city like that.
Right, smack in the middle.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you
Thank
coming
you,
in
Kym.
and joining us today again.
See you in the park.
Okay, definitely.